Hi YouTube friends. Tonight, before I retire after a long day at clinicals, I am going to tweeze the part of my uni wigs hair topper. I wanted to go through this one with you because as I'm getting used to wearing toppers, I realized that the little bit of plucking that I've done to make the part look a little bit more natural isn't quite enough, so we're going to work on that together tonight. I just wanted to show you, first of all, what we're working with. So this is a very straight part. You can see that I've worked on it a little bit, I think, but it's very, very straight, so we're going to just pluck a little bit of that just to help make it look a little bit more natural. So let me get set and we'll go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what I plan to do. All right, so I've got my tweezers here, and basically what I'm planning to do, oh, and by the way, if you see my cat on this video, sorry, not sorry. The cats go everywhere I go, so it just kind of is what it is. Anyway, so the whole plan here is to pluck right along this part line here, but pretty randomly. So you want to make it pretty sporadic, because you don't want to pluck all the way back on one line and all the way back on the other, right? Because then you just end up with the same issue that we've got here. It's just wider. So you're going to take just a couple of, like, 1 or 2 strands at a time, and just gently pluck them here and kind of sporadically, randomly, wherever you feel like it. So what I have found to be the easiest is hold one finger along the part line and secure the other side here. And I'm literally just gonna be, actually, let me do it this way. So middle finger along the part line, and that way I have a good grip on both sides. I like that grip better. Let's see if you can see this. I'm just gonna come up into here and get a couple of strands. I don't wanna pull too many at once. And I'm just gonna pluck them right out from the root here. There it goes. And let's take this one. And I'm just gonna kind of randomly take a couple at a time and pluck back. Okay. I'm gonna get a couple up here because this is looking a little dense. Oh, here he comes. Are you gonna help? Come here. Come here. You gonna say hi? Like I said, these cats, they go everywhere I go, so you're gonna get, I'm sure, a couple of more videos with Mr. Toby making some form of an entrance. And so, you know, while I'm doing this, which hopefully you can see, the goal, again, is to make it look pretty randomized. Yes, Toby, I hear you. Pretty randomized, and more natural, because you're not gonna have, you know, who's got a nice straight part, unless it's airbrushed on some magazine, but you know. So it'll help. Now this, because this, these knots are not bleached, so let me see. I don't know how well you can really see this, but if you're really looking very, very close along here, you can see little black knots at the roots right where they were tied in. And so you get this kind of, you know, irregular looking part line. So I'm just gonna do this for a couple minutes and probably end up speeding most of this up. looks better. I could probably work on it a little more, but let's see. Just put it on the back of my hand here and kind of see what it looks like with my flesh tone under it. And then I'm going to show you a cool little trick for how to make that part just a little bit more realistic also. Once we are done, I think we're probably done. I think that looks better. Got a much nicer, more natural part looking here. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is, you see underneath, let's see if you can, here, let's show it this way. You see right along here where we just created that whiter part, how it, let's see, we can make it look pink or let's make it look yellow. So you can make it look yellow, right? For my flesh tone, I have this wonderful scarred tape. It's like a silicone tape. And Uniwigs actually sells this. So it looks like this. And I'm just gonna cut it down to size, and I'm gonna put it right along the part line there to give it that extra little oomph of natural for me skin tone. So I'm just gonna kind of measure here and see how much I want to take. So I will probably keep mine a little bit back. I want to keep it a little bit back from the lace so that when I put it on, it's not covering up this whole lace up here. Although, in theory, you could do that and it looks like it wouldn't really be terrible. I don't know, we'll see. Because the lace tends to blend really well if you don't have anything there. So I'll probably go just to the edge here and not quite out all the way onto the lace. So I'm just gonna start by cutting it this way. And then I'm gonna cut a strip right down the middle. Okay, and it literally is just going to peel back. If I can get the edge of it. And then, let's move this here. I'm gonna set it right along that middle part line that we just worked on. And got a little edge here, so we'll straighten that out a little. I don't know if that matters or not, but we're gonna try to straighten it. And then just rub it on there, and then it gives you that extra oomph of, like I said, my particular flesh color is this nice pasty pale, and this works really well. So this is just scar tape that I have gotten for other purposes. I had a scar that I wanted to try to get rid of, but it is multi-purpose and helps to line my toppers now. So I get a nice, my flesh tone line here. So that's it. That is plucking. You can do as much or as little as you want. I just wanted to widen my part up a little bit to make it look a little more realistic for me. And there you go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to make comments in the section below. Let me know what you think. All right, have a good night.